Hey, what's good, champions? Arian, Tyson here. Wanted to shoot a video and talk about 3 keys to a well-lived life. 3 keys to a well-lived life. And the reason that I'm shooting this video is because yesterday, some things happened that really made me wish that my dad was still here. And so I thought a lot about him yesterday. And you know how when someone you love passes on, you wish that you could have certain conversations, or you think back to how they lived their life. And there are certain things that I learned from my father about a well-lived life. And I'm going to share with you some of those things in this video. And so if you get value from it, feel free to share this video. Feel free to leave me a comment. Having said all that, I want to talk about 3 keys to a well-lived life. What I've discovered is, think about if you were on your deathbed and you look back over your life and you evaluate your lifestyle. And you think about really 3 things. Narrowed it down to about 3 things that you normally really think about. You think about what you considered priority. You thought about your sense of urgency. And you thought about the level of difficulty regarding any situation that you deal with. And so for this one, I want to start with my mindset. Right now, it is very narrow and it's self-focused. And if I could zoom out and see the bigger picture and understand the big 3 that I just mentioned, like my chances of success. Everything that you want to do in life has these 3 attributes. They make life complicated. Priority. First of all, this is the biggest one of the big 3. Priority is what you wish you would have focused on when you're on your deathbed. What makes it tricky is that priorities constantly fluctuate based on the other 2 attributes, and sometimes the fluctuation is unwarranted. The second one is urgency. Urgency is challenging to incorporate into your priority list. There are urgent things, such as, for many people, a TV show comes on at 8 o'clock. That's not important at all. But when it's 7:55 and you're wondering what to do next, watching that TV show seems like a no-brainer. Since TV is a relaxation activity, you would have to need relaxation for it to deserve the top of your current priority list, right? There are other costs to consider. Opportunity cost is big. You could be writing a future best-selling novel instead. Television offers little to no long-term fulfillment, and studies show that TV is not very good for your brain. Many people live their lives giving all their attention to what's urgent. And this is akin to plugging up leaks when maybe you should turn the water off and find a cancer cure instead. The third thing is difficulty. And this one is a red herring, a humdinger, whatever you want to call it. It shouldn't factor into priority, but it often does. It is the disease known as taking the path of least resistance. Fine for electric currents, but bad for humans. My highest priorities right now are unsurprisingly the most difficult. Since we only live one day at a time, long-term, ultra important priorities are mixed in with laundry. It is easier to eat lunch and watch TV than train for a triathlon. So what's the game plan? We want to take care of our immediate needs. while working towards our dreams and have a great time doing it. Here's what I suggest. Focus. While you could make a giant list of all of your life plans, I wouldn't recommend it for a daily reference. In reality, it works best to focus on fewer projects, probably 1 to 3. Focus is the proven tool for succeeding in anything. Think about the Olympics. Swimmer Michael Phelps focused intensely on swimming and won 8 gold medals at the 2008 Olympics. Tiger Woods, when he was dominating golf, he played golf since age 3 and became a legend. And it just goes without saying for Michael Jordan. If there is one thing you like to do more than any other, devote yourself to it. Make it an urgent priority. That is the best way to become successful at it. What stops me from doing this and what stops you from probably doing it is usually fear. What if we don't choose correctly? Life has taught me something about the fallacy of that way of thinking. You have to realize that you're going to be thinking about a bigger project. You have a lot of crazy ideas that you need to narrow down into fewer ideas that you can take action on. So I wanted to share that with you, and I hope that it was of value to you. Give you something to think about today as you get over this hump. And if you got value from it, feel free to share this video. Remember, in life, you have 2 choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's yours truly, Arian, Tyson, the Moving Motivator, and I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.